Sam, what have you been hearing from people in the area?
Well, we're in Tabor Home right now in Morden, Manitoba, Holly, and things seem to be operating pretty normally. At least that's what Allison Curie told me earlier today. Her 94-year-old mom, Velda, lives here, and she has been for 2 years. Now, Allison is one of those family members who received a letter from this personal care home last week saying if not enough healthcare workers show up on Monday due to the vaccine mandate, you might have to come in and help out. Allison says that was pretty alarming.
Well, I think the most concerning part was how were we going to do this and how safe was it going to be for Mom? Especially the part about if she would have to leave here and come to live with one of us. You know, I mean, I've already said she's here because we can't look after her and we don't have accessible homes.
Now, Allison says that she usually comes here from Winnipeg on Tuesdays, but she switched up her schedule to come here today just to check on her mom, make sure she didn't need help with anything like meals.
Are you hearing if any of the healthcare centers were short of workers today?
Well, the union for this personal care home said that was not the case today, but it did happen in Altona. When we went there earlier today, we met about 8 unvaccinated healthcare workers who say they do want to work, but they don't want to get tested for COVID-19. Now, none of them wanted to do an interview with us today, but they said that the mandate takes away their personal freedoms. They feel like they're being discriminated against, especially because when you walk in for your shift, you either get your QR code scanned or you claim that you're unvaccinated and you have to get tested. So there's no privacy, they say. They also feel like they're being forced out of their jobs.
So what happens with the healthcare workers now?
Well, now, Holly, they are put on unpaid leave, an unpaid leave of absence. So they don't get any pension contributions. They also don't get any access to paid time off.
And what are political leaders saying about this?
Earlier today, we spoke with Winkler Mayor Martin Harder, and he does sympathize with people who are unvaccinated and want to work in their healthcare positions, but he really urges people to get tested for COVID-19 if that is the case. If anything, to make sure that the healthcare systems don't get overwhelmed again.
Understand the things that you stand for, and that's their right to do that. But yet when you're wanting to protect the lives of loved ones, including serving the ones that healthcare people are looking after, I think it's important for us to make sure that we get tested, make sure that we aren't a carrier, and make sure that we don't spread it anywhere else.
Now, while we've been here just traveling through different cities and towns in southern Manitoba, Holly, it's very clear that the division between people who believe and are vaccinated against COVID-19 and those who don't believe in it or don't want to or are hesitant to get vaccinated against COVID-19, that divide is getting even stronger. So political leaders like Mayor Harder there is really urging people to try and come together as communities right now.
Thanks so much for that, Sam. That's the CBC's Sam Sampson reporting in Morden tonight.